this is Wayne Kronz. In the last video, I told you I was going to give you a list of 7 things that you can do to add value to the products that you sell. And I'm going to take these 7 items and show you how I used them to raise the price of a Choya plan from $320,000 to $419,000 over a 6-month period. The difference in the sales time of these 2 particular homes. I made 3 changes to the house. We changed the back of the kitchen bar. We raised to 42 inches in height, and we added some arches between the foyer and the entry, and we added what I call an entry tower. I've only seen it on 2 houses in my life, this type of tower, and both homes that I was a part of building. And I did these 3 changes and raised the price of the house $89,000. Now, was this a fluke? No, it wasn't a fluke. I've done the same thing hundreds of times over my 50-year career in the home building business. When people want their house to be worth more, they come to me to talk to me. Now, first of all, we'll start with that kitchen island that it was merely a 36-inch countertop originally, 36-inch high countertop with an overhang on the great room side at 36 inches high. We raised the back portion of that, the overhang portion, to 42 inches. Now, why is that so significant? Well, you have to know the details, and these details, you want to take these notes. First of all, the first word I want to give you is the word build. Now, I'm not talking about building a house. I'm talking about building on other ideas. You see, we had an interior decorator, our general manager is an awesome interior decorator, and he had told me about a trend in furniture, something that was happening in the furniture industry, and that was the shift from raising of a table height to bar room height, or 42 inches high. The higher tables that you sit on stools at the tables. Okay, to me that was a natural. I took another man's idea about furniture and I built on that idea. Now, in the internet marketing business, the information marketing business, we will constantly be building on other people's ideas. We don't have to get value solely out of our own heart and mind. We build on what other people's suggestions. And so you build and you collaborate, and that's one place you can find value for your product. Another thing that I've already mentioned is that concept of trends. There are trends going on, and this trend to taller eating furniture is and still is a big one, and we just incorporated that into the actual design of the house, having a walk-up bar, and the people love it, the owners of this home. Trend is, in the internet business, is always going to be there. I mean, Perry Marshall was once the king of Google AdWords, but Google AdWords does not feed Perry Marshall anymore. He will teach you how to do Facebook advertising now, and this trend is not going to stop. Changes continually happen, and you need to be on top of the trends. Another thing that I used in my favor, and you can use in your favor as well, is time. And by time, I mean quick turnaround time. From the point of inception of an idea to the time you put it on paper and actually begin to make it happen. The quicker that time, faster or the shorter that timeline, the better off you are. Another thing that I use to increase the value of this house with these 3 changes was the idea of trade secrets. And every one of us home building business and or the information marketing business, every one of us have little ideas and secrets that we know work. Little things we do to copy, little things we do to recordings, little things that we do to video that make it work. Well, in the case of these 3 arches that I put across this big, formerly open space, was I know how, my little secret is I know how to use framing members, 2x4s, and that sort of thing. Use framing members and wrapping them with sheetrock and creating different attractive effects in how to make borders and a lot of different things. So I have this concept that I call the frame and drywall details, and I use this concept in design all over houses, and have built them into elaborate home theaters and fireplace details and all sorts of design details. A 5th thing that I included here is what I'm going to call efficiency. Now you may wonder, this entry tower was kind of like a silo, a round building that was 2 foot or 12 foot, 4.5 inches tall at the plate line. Why 12 foot and 4.5 inches? Well, in construction, every wall has a bottom plate. It's 1.5 inches thick. And at the top there are 2 plates at the top of each wall. I used 12-foot studs, and the 3 plates, one at the bottom and 2 at the top, made it 12 foot 4.5. We didn't have to cut any lumber significantly at all in the walls. The studs just came to us, and we used the standard height. So this built efficiency into the project. And to do that with everything I do, minimize and better still eliminate waste, and this will pay you well in the information marketing business to build efficiency into your product. Now, when it comes to the 6th thing I want to say, and I've written in my notes, use the best workers. When I do changes on a home, I always use the best carpenter, the best drywaller, the best plumber, the best granite installer. All of the different people that were involved used only the best and never sacrifice anything with regard to the quality of people who work on your project. And let me tell you, in information marketing and internet marketing, in those arenas, the better people you can use, the better off you are. Finally, I used the last thing that I have on my list here, and you can use, is market toward sweet spots. There are places in the market that want the value that you're going to create. And people wanted the taller bar. People want the arches, the graceful arches, and people want the elaborate outside detail of towers and stonework that we had included in all of that. So market toward sweet spots, and of course in the internet realm, it's only natural to think like this, but I want to include that. Now, in my next tape, my next video, I want to explain to you why this $89,000 worth of escalation in price was no fluke, and how I'm able to continually repeat the idea, repeat the activity of increasing the value of real estate, and how, again, that will apply to your internet marketing as well. We'll see you in the next tape.